Welcome back here. Well, Leslie's joining us here, and you've probably heard of Common Ground before. Well, these are ladies that really dispel some of the misconceptions that are dispelled about our area farmers and producers. But Leslie, we're talking about corporate farms versus family farms, and some people, when they hear the word corporate farm, they kind of think, big corporation, people that don't care about the animals, that kind of thing. What are most farms like here in Nebraska that you've been around, and yours particular?
Most of the farms are family owned. 98% of the farms in the country are family owned. Now they may set up a corporation for their tax structures and for passing it down from generation to generation. There's a lot of legalities that can be taken care of through a corporation, but it is still a family farm. My particular farm, my husband and I farm, we are not incorporated, but my family's farm is, and it is set up as a corporation, but yet my father is the manager, my sister works in the office, my brother helps with the farming, I do consulting, so it is a family regardless of how it is actually structured.
Kind of like a family corporation, but really kind of really how it's structured. But it's the same thing. You care for the, kind of talk about the day, how it works. You still have to do chores. Right.
Every animal is cared for every day. Some farms are large enough to have employees, and we make sure that they do exactly what is needed to take care of those animals. If a normal, if any person goes to work, they expect to get paid.
Right.
And one of the misconceptions is that farmers are only doing this for the money. Well, we have to support our family and frequently several other families in the family. And then also many times we have employees, we need to support their families also. So the farm has to make money.
Right.
You cannot get around that fact. But if those animals are not properly cared for, they're not going to do as well for us, therefore cutting down the potential for income, which reduces the income for everybody in the families that we are supporting. So it still comes down to you've got to do a good job. You have to take care of your animals. You have to feed them properly. They have to be housed properly. They have to have proper ventilation, clean water. Everything is a concern, and for most farmers, they do it because they care, not just simply because it is an income.
Right, and you do things too, like you make sure you're involved in the process. You go to conferences and stuff like that. You keep learning too yourself, right?
Oh, absolutely. I try to stay as involved as I can. There's a group in Nebraska called AFAN, which is doing an excellent job on promoting farming and livestock. Through Common Ground, we're trying to connect with consumers who are having questions about their food safety, their water safety. We try to explain to them what we do, how we raise our crops and how we raise our livestock, and try to explain to them that the food that is going into the grocery store is absolutely safe.
Right.
And we're buying the same thing they are.
You're raising.
We're raising
what you're putting on your table.
Exactly. So we're confident, and we know what we're doing. So they really have no reason to have issues with what might be in the grocery stores.
And if you want to know more about Common Ground, talk to these ladies. All you have to do is search them out on Facebook. They also have your own website, and you can get a hold of these ladies. They'll answer your questions. Thank you so much, Leslie.
You're welcome.